Okay, pilots. Now, I want all my RC brothers out there that has an E-flite P-39. Watch this video. Might save you front landing gear from collapsing on you, tearing up on you. But first of all, I want to show you this. Now, I bought a F-15 front landing gear strut. I bought it simply to get the landing light that was on it, okay? But I've been checking all my planes and my jets. Well, I started out with my jets and it wouldn't work with any of them. So I've been looking at my planes that it was in tricycle landing gear. And the first one I looked at was a P-39. And you just ain't gonna believe it, pilots. Let's see here. Oh, I hit it every time, pilots, every time. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get down here. All right. Let me get that strut. I'll put that strut over here. This is the landing gear retract from the E-flite P-39. Here's our steerable front wheel. This is our original strut. That's what it looks like. Okay. It's been measured to how deep this hole is. Okay. And from the factory that had about 3 to 4 millimeters of strut showing, okay, before it had that plastic covering over the top of it. So I've cut this. And on the F-15, if you can see them there, it's got a set screws there, it's got a set screws there, but it's in the front and it's in the rear, okay? So you gotta remember to put your flat spots on the front and the rear, okay? Now, as you can see, it's got about the same as the factory had, the distance there. Let's flip it around right, okay? Now, ooh. I didn't put any Loctite on this. I just want to check it out here and see if I might have to do a little more filing on my flat spot. I had to take it to work and use my Ziz wheel or carbon fiber cutting wheel and cut the strut. Gotta give a shout out to my boss man's son, Josh. He helped me out. I didn't think I was gonna have time to do the cutting and the flat spotting because I was working on painting them buses, pilots, goodness gracious. So he done the cutting and the flat spotting for me. Let's see here. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. All right, now I put a pretty good tightening on it. So instead of showing you how I took it apart, I'm going to show you how I put it back together. Now we got to put this on. These little bitty screws, pilots, these little bitty small screws. Wait a minute. I know what I got to do first. Got to put my eyes on. Now, I've looked down in here. I'll get these screws on this. I don't know. I can't remember what you call it. Face plate here on it. Trunnion. As Pilot Ryan calls it, a metal trunnion, but this one here's made out of plastic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's the support of the strut. And retract is this little plate right here, pilots. I mean, it can be made out of metal. I'm sure it'd be better, I don't know. I know a lot of you's getting into the cars and the trucks and the crawlers. But pilots, as I just said, man, I've been, uh-oh. The screw come out. I've been working on them buses, painting them. I just don't feel like working on no car, no truck when I get home. Now tanks is a different story, but right now I'm spending my money on my planes and the jets. Any day this week, before the end of the week, I should be getting my new Guniac 33 Creations center burner for my 70mm Avante S version 3. I got some three color ring burners on order from Hobby King, but they on back order, and it fell right out of my hand. They on back order. Lead down to there, make sure we get that going. I'm gonna show you something in case you ain't never cracked one of these open. What you're gonna be looking at. Oh, I know what it is. I got the battery in there. I gotta take the battery out. That's what we're looking at right there. So you got, I don't know, 5mm thickness strut there. I mean, you know, a piece of plastic right in between it, pilots. I mean, what do you figure? Here's your steering. I just took the whole arm and all off of the steering servo. That steering arm has got the snapping of this little support they got down there. There we go. And I hope that servo hadn't moved, but we're gonna hook it up here in a little bit. We're gonna see. Phillips head size. And when you get that strut, you'll have, like I said, you'll have the landing gear on it. And it'll also have a little spring on it, pilots, that you put onto the gear door. And you want to take that spring off now, but when you take that screw that's holding that spring on, don't take it all the way out. Just loosen it up just a little bit enough to where that spring will slide out from under it, because that holds the strut in. As soon as you take that screw out too far, the strut will go in it, but it won't come all the way out because you got your trunnion, I can't remember now. It'll stop it from coming out of there all the way. But you just push it back in. If you run it out too far, just push it back in. Tighten that screw back up. Don't panic. Now if it goes shooting across the room, well, you know. Could be trouble. But hopefully, pilots, I've come up with an ingenious idea here. And boldly going where no man has gone before. And before I done all the cutting and everything, I measured and made sure that the landing gear was going to go into that hole with no modifications whatsoever. So we're going to see. Alright, let's check our polarity on our retract. Yellow to yellow, brown to brown. Got our battery over here. Turn my DX8E on. My P-39 on the board. Here we go. Now this thing's loud. Here's my little cover. Gonna lay it on there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Plug that one back up. Oh, I know what it is. Dadgummit. These darn gyros, for crying out loud. I got to flip the plane over, pilots, to get the gyros set up. Now give me just a second here. Goodness gracious alive. Hit me, Lord. Hit me, hit me, hit me. And I got to hook up my steering servo too. I forgot to do that. We'll put the screw in it anyway. Come on, dance for me, baby, dance. Earn that dollar bill. Okay, let's see what we got now. You're gonna hear chattering. Look here. The gyro is engaged. Make sure we ain't shot. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. Here, I just want to make sure I ain't got the, oh, I can put that screw in. I got room. It looked like the servo center, but my wheel is just a little bit off. Just a little bit off. That ain't nothing but a little adjustment there, pilots. Nothing but a little adjustment. Oh yeah, just like that. Talk to me, boys. Talk to me. What are you doing back there? Okay. Oh, get away from that. Nope, I ain't got no throttle cut on. So let's make sure we don't touch that. Well, I got steerable front wheel. I got a nice trunnion there. Here's the test. Like a glove. Like a glove. Okay, pilots, put her on the ground. Let's see what she's going to look like. Godgummit, I hit it every time. Would you please quit hitting my head, P-51? And stop talking to me. Oh, my cover come back out. Got to glue that on. Let's set her down here. Let's set her down here. Not step on my lap, please. Let's get you boys on the ground here. Go back to this view right here a second. All right, I'm looking at the prop distance off the ground here. Here's our test. All right, I still got about an inch. I hope you can see that too. Looks like we still got about an inch before it hits the ground, pilots. I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. All right, now I got that gyro on that, which there it is. Now I get that gyro cut off. All right, it's turning. It's turning. There's my P-39 front landing gear modification. Ordered that F-15 strut from Motion RC. That's that 90mm F-15. I'm out.